Do you know how many languages are spoken in Cameroon? And why is it known as Africa in miniature? You will be surprised after knowing the answer. Cameroon is one of the most linguistically varied countries, with up to 175 native languages being spoken there. Due to its diverse geography and culture, Cameroon is frequently called Africa in miniature. There are more than 200 different ethnic groups in Cameroon. If you want to plan your next trip to Africa, please visit flightstoafrica.net to grab the best flight deals to Africa. Here are the best things to do in Cameroon. Number 10. Waza National Park. Waza National Park is located at approximately 290 kilometers to the north of Maroua. This park has a very diverse appearance during each of the 4 seasons. Yet it is always a fantastic spot to observe some of the most amazing species the country has to offer, such as elephants, giraffes, and hyenas. The park does allow visitors to explore in their own vehicles, but you are required to have a guide. You will have a far better opportunity to view the local wildlife if you hire a knowledgeable local guide. So this is not necessarily a negative aspect of the situation. Additionally, this park is home to an exceptionally well-preserved section of the African rainforest. When taken together, these factors contribute to the formation of one of the wilderness areas that are particularly rich in biodiversity across the continent. It is now included on the list of the UNESCO's World Heritage Sites. Number 9. Bamenda. As well as being the capital of Cameroon's northwest region, Bamenda is a sizable city that features all of the conveniences and accommodations that visitors could require during their stay. However, Bamenda is an excellent site to reach the country's highlands, which provide lovely green landscapes and hidden communities. The city of Bamenda is unlikely to maintain your interests for more than a day or two. The neighborhood is a wonderful spot for activities such as mountain biking and hiking, and it also has a number of restaurants and inns that are off the beaten path. Foumban. Foumban is a city in Cameroon that should not be missed by anyone with an interest in art. This city's history is deeply rooted in the visual performing arts, as well as architecture. In addition to this, it is the city in Cameroon that has home to country's largest Muslim community. Because of the Islamic influences, the city feels very much like a fusion to North Africa and West Africa, while the royal palace and the museum that is attached to it are primary attractions in the city. It is also recommended that you pay a visit to the mosque while you are there. Number 7. Bafoussam. Those that want to explore this city will be rewarded, despite the fact that at first look it may appear to be a bustling and boring place. The locals here are extremely warm and accommodating to visitors. The royal palace that can be found here is one of the finest examples of its kind that can be found anywhere in Cameroon. The cost of lodging in the city is reasonable, and there are genuine jewels waiting to be discovered among the options. The 4 Museums of Cameroon project, which includes the city's tribal museum, is the most popular place for visitors to go while they are in the city. Number 6. Kribi. Cameroon's version of paradise can be found right here. The beaches in the area are very breathtaking. They have a white sand, azure water, and eateries that sell fresh fish right on the water's edge. There are a large number of hotels in the Kribi area, the majority of which can be found at prices that are affordable. If you've spent the day lazing on the beach and are seeking for something else to do when you get back to town, the Chutes de la Lobby waterfalls are only 8 kilometers to the due south of the town. A spectacular and unforgettable scene is created by the waterfalls that flow into the ocean directly. Number 5. Korup National Park. The evergreen forest that makes up Korup National Park has a massive area that sums up to a total of 126,000 hectares. This park is located in Papua New Guinea. The park is maintained in pristine shape, and it features resident scientists as well as hiking trails that are carefully marked. The park is home to a diverse array of bird species including hornbills and the highly rare red-headed rockfowl, some of which are considered to be in a critically endangered status. Even though it does not happen very frequently, park visitors may have the opportunity to see elephants and chimpanzees while they are there. This, however, is not something that happens very frequently. The park can be difficult to reach through road on occasion, particularly during the wetter months of the year when the road conditions are their worst. It is essential to have in mind that the chimpanzee camp is located a 7-mile hike away from the Mana footbridge. Hence, you should ensure that you are well prepared for the excursion. Number 4. Yaoundé. Yaoundé is the capital of the Cameroon, is one of the most attractive cities in the West Africa. Despite the region's reputation to the contrary, this city was meticulously planned to be laid out across 7 hills, which means that the numerous structures that make up the city are separated from one another by expansive areas of verdant terrain and rising ground. The city is well kept, has a low crime rate, and offers a diverse range of attraction in addition to its well-designed plan. Culture vultures would appreciate the peculiar appearance of the government buildings that were constructed in the 1970s at this location. Yaoundé's prime location in the middle of the country makes it an ideal stop on any kind of journey around the rest of the country. Number 3. Maroua. Maroua is not nearly as verdant and beautiful as other places, yet it still has its own unique charm. The buildings have a dull beige color, and streets are remarkable red, sandy and dusty color, yet the colors of the residents apparel lend plenty of color to the city. One of the greatest places in Cameroon to get a feel for the local culture can be found in Maroua, which is also home to some of the liveliest marketplaces in the country. Travelers who are interested in exploring the Mandara Mountains, located in the northern part of the country, will find that this city makes an excellent home base. Number 2. Limbe. Limbe is located on the slopes of Mountain Cameroon, an active volcano. It is a city that serves an excellent base of travelers who are interested in discovering the natural beauty that can be found in the surrounding area before venturing out to the neighboring waterfalls and national park. It is a good idea to spend some time learning about the local flora and fauna at botanical gardens that are located within the city. In spite of the fact, the mountain itself has a peak that is higher than 4,000 meters and is therefore a significant obstacle. Novice hikers are nevertheless able to circumnavigate the mountain's base without having a complete and actual ascent. Cameroon is the perfect destination for those who have deep appreciation for the country's natural beauty and diverse animal population. Number 1. Douala. It is true that Douala has a reputation for being somewhat filthy and unsanitary, but you should not let this deter you from going there. This is the most important city in Cameroon in almost every respect. Do not have the largest airport in the port of the country, but it also has the most important commercial center in Cameroon. Because of these hubs, the atmosphere is frantic and frenetic. It is quite unlikely that you will have much opportunity to relax while you are in this location. Having said that, though the city is an excellent location from which to observe contemporary Cameroon and the few attractions that it has to offer. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching!